Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. It's Tuesday, November 16th, 2004. Thank you so much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the program. Please say hello to my erstwhile second banana, Vitrini. Hello, Vitrini. Oh.
Hello.
Don't you look? I like your hair like that, Vitrini. Yeah,
something a little bit different. I thought I'd change it up a bit.
It's very. You look very. That's very. It's very.
It's a little Gwen Stefani. That's what it is.
Hey, I had another one of those New York nights last night, folks. Unbelievable. I went to one of the great rooms in all of New York. I went to the Rainbow Room. Now, if you come to New York, you really got to see this place. It's on top of Rockefeller Center. You take an elevator 65 floors up. You know, and I'm telling you, your ears pop. It's unbelievable. And you get up there, and it overlooks the whole city, you know. And the floor turns around, and it's just beautiful. I went to a benefit, the Johnny Mercer Foundation. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. And they were well, I'm going to do everybody there. They were honoring Cy Coleman. Those fingers in my hair. Welcome to the program. Please say hello to my erstwhile second banana, Vitrini. Hello, Vitrini. Oh.
Hello.
Don't you look? I like your hair
like
that,
hair?
Vitrini. Yeah,
something a little bit different. I thought I'd change it up a bit.
It's very. You look very. That's very. It's very.
It's a little Gwen Stefani. That's what it is.
Hey, I had another one of those New York nights last night, folks. Unbelievable. I went to one of the great rooms in all of New York. I went to the Rainbow Room. Now, if you come to New York, you really got to see this place. It's on top of Rockefeller Center. You take an elevator 65 floors up. You know, and I'm telling you, your ears pop. It's unbelievable. And you get up there, and it overlooks the whole city, you know. And the floor turns around, and it's just beautiful. I went to a benefit, the Johnny Mercer Foundation. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. And they were well, I'm going to do everybody there. They were honoring Cy Coleman. Those fingers in my hair, that's like come hither stare. I'm going to do everybody that was there. It was great. It was so much fun. Brian Stokes Mitchell sang. He could sing, boy. And you know, I had a fatal attraction. I did.
What?
I did. I saw Glenn Close. She looked so great. It was unbelievable. I had a fatal attraction. It was weird. No, she was great. And Kathy Lee Gifford was there, and a friend of mine, Ed Dixon. He was in Ice Men Comics with me. He just finished B.B. Newirth's play. He's in Kathy Lee Gifford's new play that's opening at the Zipper Theater. Kathy Lee was there. She sent John her love, and so Ed's singing in that play. He also sang last night. It was a really nice nice event. Saw the Strausses. Saw Francesca. You know, it's like one of those nights now. I'm starting to know everybody at these affairs. It's kind of cool. And then right from there, I ran up to the Copacabana. Imagine I was at the Rainbow Room in the Copacabana all in one night. It's like 1958. I don't know. It was really great. There was a benefit for New York Stage and Film, and they were honoring Georgianne Walker and Sheila Jaffe, who cast. They're the casting people for The Sopranos, among other things. And so, congratulations to them. I have a big night. I'm out amongst them, babe. Gotta see me.
Unbelievable.
Black tie. I was decked out.
Dolce
so cool.
and Gabbana.
Huh?
Was it Dolce and Gabbana?
No, last night I wore Who You Were Boss.
Oh, whoa.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Well, I have to know in case I get asked what I'm wearing.
You're like, wait a second.
It's so stupid, I know. You know you got a job when you know what you're wearing, you know? It's really funny. Oh, you know, tonight, or today, there's an auction. Staples, the Staples company is auctioning off, you won't believe this, but autographed staplers. I mean it, I autographed a stapler, you know. You gotta be careful when you do it, because you rub it off when you hit the thing. But it's it's to benefit the Harlem Boys Choir, which I'm a big supporter of, and 100% of the proceeds go, and you can go to staples.com if you're interested in getting involved. Guess who's here today, ladies and gentlemen? I'm so excited.
I saw him.
My son and his wife are here. Where are they?
Where are they?
Oh, there they are. Hey, my son. Hello, son. He's going to be on the show tomorrow. He's going to be on the show tomorrow. He's cooking tomorrow. What are you cooking, Stiff? What are you making?
Pesto chicken fusilli with cherry tomatoes.
Oh, baby. Oh, I'm ready for you. Oh, you know, I got aprons. Yeah, one says dad, one says son. Yeah, I'm excited. Welcome to the show. You know, And I don't know if you know this, but Mark, this is my son Mark, he was in Taxi. He did a couple of episodes of Taxi when he was a little boy, 7 years old. And he grew up sort of with me, as you know, we grew up sort of together. And I'll never forget the saddest moment, one of the saddest moments of my life was, we went out to dinner, he and I, and my wife now. We weren't married at the time, and we came home to my house, and he fell asleep in the back of the car. And this happens to every parent, I bet. You go to pick up your kid to carry him in the house, and you go like this. Mark. Well, my heart broke. But I'm glad he's here. My son is here. My son, the new and improved Tony Danza. Colin Powell, the Secretary of State, stepped down. He resigned. We just want to wish him the best and tell him now it's time to come on the show and talk. We got a lot to talk about. Hey, you know, I'm just thinking, listen, here it is. Colin Powell makes sauce. Hey, did you see this? I just got talked about. Somebody told me about this. The New York Post Sunday had a little item about me. I didn't know this. You know, I missed it. And it's about that Peter Sincotti.
Yeah,
you know, Peter Sincotti, the kid that I think he's so great. But it says here that Tacky Tony Noisy Sideshow. But what was funny, it says here, it says Tony Danza swanned in at the last moment for Peter Sincotti concert. He kissed the cheeks of Joe Pesci and Harvey Keitel. Don't drop names. And you know, and then this is what he says. I chatted through the opening number, punctuating Sincotti's virtuoso performances without haze, and yes. Everybody around him was rolling their eyes. Well, that's not true. His mother called me up. She was furious about this because I wasn't. By the way, how do you swan in?
I don't know.
I swanned in. I'm gonna swan. Stupid. I swanned in. That's so wild. And by the way, they're mad at me for rooting for my friend. What's the matter with them? You
That's
know.
the Post.
He's coming back in December. He's going to come back and do it again.
Oh, good. He's so
yeah.
sweet.
So great. You know, it's funny. I was thinking. You know, I was sitting with his mother that night. It was really funny. And I guess some women who shared like a beach house with a beach cabana at Monmouth Beach in New Jersey came up and they were talking about the old days and they were saying, and one woman said to her, Cynthia Sincotti, his mother, she said, I remember when he was like 4 years old, you said he was interested in the piano. She said, my kid was eating sand. Anyway, what are you doing? You do you have any correspondence?
Yeah, did you see what's in the Post? There's a whole reality section.
This comes from this is the Swan. We got to start with the Swan.
Oh, you want to talk about the Swan?
Last night was the Swan. They actually had sisters. They did a thing on sisters. They changed these two girls, and the mother came out, and the one woman almost died. I mean, she almost didn't make it.
I didn't watch it. I can't watch that
anymore. It's
anymore.
bizarre, but this leads into your.
Yeah, peace.
See how I did that?
Listen to what we asked.
I get better with these segues, aren't I? I swanned in. That's it from now on. I just swanning. What is that? Is that a verb? I don't even know if that's a verb. But anyway, go.
So what did I do? I asked people in the streets, would they be insulted or how would they feel if their husbands or friends gave them a gift certificate, a cosmetic surgery gift certificate for the holidays?
Oh, you mean you get like a gift certificate like we give out, but only for a nose job?
You would think that people would be upset, right?
Yeah. Depends on your nose, I guess.
Exactly. Take a look.
Oh, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
What would you do if your boyfriend or friend gave you a cosmetic surgery gift certificate for the holidays?
I think I would love it. I would love it. I would say, bring it on, yeah.
Oh, I'd use it in a New York minute. I need all the help I can get.
I guess it depends for what part of my body. I'd be very mad. I'd feel like they wanted to change me or like have something done to me that's not me.
I wouldn't be insulted. I think I'd had fun with it, whatever it would be.
I would so re-gift it.
Everybody needs a little lift to something bigger or better or more attractive. Everybody wants that.
I would definitely go, so what is this for? Why did you want it?
I really don't believe in plastic surgery. I don't know. I think it'd be really insulting, to be honest. People are starting to look the same. Is a nip tuck gift a no-no, or is a plastic surgery present at the top of your holiday gift list? I'd kill him.
What is? Wait a minute.
I'd kill him.
Oh, forget about that. What's with you and the crazy faces?
Oh,
What
they
is
told me
that?
that's supposed to be my lifting. You get it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were just making faces at the camera.
I'd kill my boyfriend, though, wouldn't you?
Look, you know, I'm running out of time, and I got to go. I got a packed show. All this week, we are announcing the winners of the Olive Garden and Tony's trip to Tuscany sweepstakes. Each winner will receive a week-long trip for two to Tuscany, including training at the Olive Garden's Culinary Institute of Tuscany. Congratulations to today's winner, Maria Cantazero from Deer Park, New York, who watches us on ABC 7. Congratulations. Okay. Petrini, we'll talk more about this plastic surgery, because I'm interested. I'm looking for a gift certificate or two.
want
Maybe I can
Botox.
get fixed up here. It's time to give a home viewer, though, a chance to win some money from our friends at Disney's Visa. Well, you know, it's our little game that we like to play. We like to call. What do we call it?
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza. Okay, on the phone today we have Rosie Roberts from Phoenix, Arizona. She watches us on KDVK Channel 3 at noon. Hello, Rose.
Hi, Tony.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's so nice to meet you.
Well, it's nice to meet you, too. It really is, and I appreciate you being on the show. What are you doing in Arizona?
I'm a home health nurse.
Okay. Oh, I think you're a single mother with 3 kids, too. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, they're teenagers.
Oh, well, congratulations. You made it.
I did. Almost.
Almost. Okay. Well, what is it that you claim to be an expert in?
The Urban Cowboy movie.
The Urban Cowboy movie, John Travolta, right? And
Oh,
then Deborah
yeah.
Winger. Deborah Winger. Okay, but that won't be the question, I promise, or the answer. Okay, so we're going to put you to the test. I'm going to ask you one question about Urban Cowboy, and you'll have a chance to win anywhere from $1,000 to the grand prize, $5,000. Do your thing, Petrini.
I feel it. You got a 2.
Rosie, baby. Okay, Rose. You'll be playing for $3,500 on a Disney Visa gift card, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready? You know, you get 15 seconds, and the clock starts when I'm finished reading the question. Here we go. In the movie Urban Cowboy, on the way home from the wedding, we see 2 mini Texas license plates in the back of the truck's window. What do they say?
Texas Bun and Texas Sissy.
That's a winner. Congratulations. Petrini.
Congratulations, Rose. You won $3,500.
Hey, Rose, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Tony. We love your show.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for playing Extravaganza.
Oh, thank you. You take care.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. Now, look, if you want to play, folks, go to the website. Petrini loves giving away Disney's money. Anyway, we got a great show for you today. For 3 seasons, he communicated with the other side as the host of Crossing Over. Now, he's written his 2nd novel titled Final Beginnings. Psychic medium John Edwards. One of my favorite people and a real friend of this show, Linda Dano, is here. We'll find out what she's got planned after leaving the soap world. Later, fresh from planning Star Jones's wedding this past weekend, party planner to the stars, David Tatera is here to show you how to make the perfect presentation for your Thanksgiving dinner. But now, first, everybody loves my first guest. She's won 3 Emmys for her role as Marie Barone in the hit CBS sitcom Everybody Loves Raymond. She's my pal. She's an old friend of mine. It's a fine, and now, by the way, Raymond's in his final season. Have a little look.
I'm not gone a month, and my 100-year-old priceless Bulgarian upright piano is in the basement and has been replaced by you with this.
Do you even know what that is, Mom?
Yes, I do know what that is. I may be an ancient relic as far as you're concerned, but I'm still able to know what things are. This is a sex machine.
Please welcome Doris Roberts. A sex machine. There's a sex machine. There you are, my love. Have a seat. Oh, I am so excited. That's a funny clip. My goodness. I know we're supposed to talk about some other stuff right off the bat, but how's it feel? I mean, the show's been so great, and it's the end of it. It's gotta be so sad. I mean, I know you got 14 scripts probably, but it's been like such a defining character for you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Everything of it's true, huh?
Yeah.
Do you feel a little, what do they say? A little,
sad?
Melancholy? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to miss the money.
Well.
I'm also going to miss them, the crew, the hair and makeup, the wardrobe people,
Yeah,
the
you'd be
writers.
surprised, folks. A lot of people, like in this show,
yeah.
there are so many people that work so hard to make it go. You know, you see us out here, but the people behind the scenes put in the time and really, and they dedicate themselves to it.
Totally.
You know? Yeah.
Totally.
And then you did my movie for me. My mom, I did a movie about my mother called Mamma Mia. I think we actually have a little clip, Doris.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
I think we do. Could we roll that?
Oh, great.
Hey, listen. About the sleeping arrangements. I think you should sleep upstairs in your bed.
You sleep up there. I sleep here on my couch.
Why? What's wrong with upstairs?
There's nothing wrong with upstairs. But I sleep on my couch. This is where I've been sleeping for a long time.
Hey, Mom, you know, you're sick. Well, that couch can't be comfortable.
This couch is terrific. I like it. This is where I sleep, okay?
Okay. This is where you sleep.
What he's not telling you is that we did this lovely little movie about his mother, whom he adored and took care of while she was ill. And we did a scene in which she'd actually died. And I cannot tell you what that was like, because watching him and the moments that he had to go through it again and repeat that terrible feeling, it was extraordinary, and I won't ever forget
She became my mother.
Yeah.
It was wild. I mean, she really did become my mother. It was really something. So, all right, on a happier note, so we had Ray here a few weeks ago.
Yes, and
Romano
please, I saw that. And that big blow-up of me ran right into me. I want a return.
Well, here it is. Look, we got to tell you. Here it is. Watch. You see Doris in the back, and Ray sort of ran into it, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you talk to him?
I want equal time.
You want the...
I want to do the same thing. I want to run into him.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
We'll put you in that car, believe me. Now, when I did Who's the Boss and Taxi, we always got together and had these parties. I hear you have some great parties with the
I have a great party. I call it the Greed Party. The Greed. And I do it around Christmas time, which is not very nice,
sort of,
but it's okay.
yeah.
What you do is they've decided $50 is the worst, as what the gift will cost. And you buy the best thing you can for $50, a gift that you would love yourself.
Right.
And you wrap it in Christmas paper, no name on it. You come to my house, I give you great food, a lot to drink, have a great time. Just as the party's waning, we go into the living room and everyone picks out a number out of a hat. Number 1 comes there and he picks out any gift he wants.
Oh, it's like a grab bag.
Yeah, he opens it, it's his gift or her gift. Then number 2 comes along, can pick any gift that's there or take away from number 1 that gift.
Oh, no kidding.
These people behave so badly, you cannot. They hide it, they scream, they say. I remember once Gary Nardino, who was the head of Paramount.
Yeah, I remember Gary.
And bless them both, Colleen Dewhurst was there. He said, and she had this wonderful little cheese tray. He said, if you take that away from me, you'll never work at Paramount again.
So now you got a book out. Your book is out, right?
Yes.
It's an autobiography?
Yes.
What is it called?
Are You Hungry, Dear?
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. And after each chapter, and it's all about my life and how I got to where I am and all, and it's great fun. But after each chapter, I have a recipe. Because if you get bored reading about me, you can go in the kitchen and cook.
Oh, I see. I see.
And it's out in paperback. It's fun. It really is a good show.
Now, are you here in New York? What are you doing here in New York other than doing my show? And...
Doing that?
Yeah.
Well, because we have a 200th episode coming up. 200th episode.
That's wonderful. Congratulations, 200.
This will be the end of it.
Yeah.
We have 8 more shows to go.
8 more.
Yeah.
What about your character makes it, you know, why do people love Marie Barone? Why do they...
Well, she's outrageous. She's a control freak. She's a pain in the neck, and I've raised the level of where she's a pain. But she does it from love.
Yeah.
She wants her son to have the best housekeeper, the best wife, the best mother, all of that.
And a mother's never satisfied when it comes to her son.
Not with her son.
No, I know. I think I remember my mother. She was really tough. I brought home a girl. I was a kid, and I brought home a girl. I must have been 14 or something. I brought home a girl, and she said something like, you know, most guys take out the garbage, you bring it in. I mean, she was rough, you know. And, I mean, so she was rough, my mom, when it came to that. So I identify with her a lot.
Right. It's amazing. We're in 171 countries in the world.
Wow.
And I did a cruise this summer that was fabulous, and all the Scandinavian countries. And every country I went to, they said, oh, Doris Roberts, Marie. Oh, you make me laugh. I watch you. I don't watch the news because I go to bed smiling.
Ah, that's a great idea. So what is next? What do you, I mean, I hate to, you know, you're still in, you know, you got to play these 8 episodes, but anything on the horizon that you can point to that you...
A couple of things. I've optioned a couple of things that I'm crazy about. But I'll tell you what, I've been made a cultural ambassador. By the United States government. And... but the only thing I do, I'm not political about that. I want to go to countries and have gone. I just went to Costa Rica. I just want to talk to poor boys and girls. That's all I want to do. I want to talk to them about hope, because I believe if you put hope into a child's mind, it will change their life. They won't go to drugs and guns and things like that. But very, very poor children have little hope.
Right.
And that's what I want to talk about. And I've been very successful. The next place I go will be the south of India.
Oh, no kidding.
To Mumbai, but I want to do it in this country.
Yeah, see, that's what I think. I think we have places in this country where we need to go and talk, you know, South Brooklyn and South LA.
Get you to do that with
I'm
me.
with you.
Okay.
I'll do it. I would love to. I would love to. Okay. Doris.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to play a little game called Everybody Loves Doris, so don't go away. We're going to go first.
Still to come, he planned one of the year's most talked about weddings with Star Jones. Now, David Tutera shows you great ideas to give your Thanksgiving the star treatment. Later, don't miss psychic John Edward and daytime diva Linda Dano.
Everybody loves Doris. Look. Oh, okay. We're back with Doris Roberts, and since Doris has had such a long and distinguished career, we thought we'd play a little game called Everybody Loves Doris. Here's how it works. We're going to read some things about Doris, and our contestant has to tell me if they're true or false. Get 2 out of 3 right, and you win a Delphi Satellite XM radio. So let's meet our contestant, and you are?
Cindy.
Last name?
Rogers.
Cindy, where are you from, Cindy?
Cindy, Babylon.
Babylon. Okay. Well, welcome to the show. It's Doris Roberts right there, and I'm going to read the first. I'm going to read the first question, and you say true or false, and then Doris will read the second. Doris lives in a home once owned by James Dean. Is that true or false?
True.
That is true. So far, so good, Cindy. Doris.
All right. When Doris was on Remington Steele, she dated Pierce Brosnan for the last 6 months of 1984. True or false?
True.
But there was a rumor. There was a rumor. Okay, last
started.
Today is a very well. You know what? Here, I'm going to give you the radio. Okay, so I get the radio. Today is a very special day for Doris. It's her birthday. Is that true or false?
True.
What do we say, audience? There we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Doris, come on over. Watch your steps. Hey, boys, here they are. Look, Doris on their shirts. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Doris. You're going to blow out the candles for me. Reach them.
Well, how am I going to do that?
What am I doing? Hey, Everybody Loves Raymond airs Monday nights on CBS. Come on, blow out these candles for us. Yeah. Oh, I leave you to your boys.
Next, he added sizzle to Star Jones's wedding. Now he wants to add pizzazz to your Thanksgiving. Celebrity party planner David Tutera. Still to come, she won an Emmy as Felicia on Another World and played Ray on all of ABC soaps. Find out what's next for daytime legend Linda Dano.
On the next Tony Danza show, when Nicolette Sheridan is here, we put 2 viewers in the Desperate Housewives hot seat. Now, another star of Desperate Housewives is here, and she's up to the challenge. Marcia Cross. Don't miss the next Tony Danza show. Oh, hi. we're back. Our next guest is the man who's responsible for the wedding that everybody's talking about. He planned Star Jones's big day this past weekend. He's also the host of a new show, Party Planner with David Tutera. It launches next month on the Discovery Channel. Today, he's here to help me with my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving, my Thanksgiving Day table. So please welcome David Tutera. Hello, David. Welcome back.
Hey,
thanks for being here. Yes. I love when you come because you really can show us how to do this. This is really exciting. So
your favorite holiday?
Yeah, this is my favorite. Oh, yes, it is.
Let me show you some stuff to do. Wait.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Star's wedding.
Give us a little, listen, you know what? This was, guys, this was the wedding of the year.
Really?
It totally was.
How was the gift bag? I just want to know. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it was fabulous. But where were you?
I'm still waiting for my invitation.
Oh, Tony.
I thought, you know, late guy came into the scene late. Maybe it would be late less. No, nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
You should have come.
All right, come on.
Whatever.
All right, let's go.
Unbelievable wedding, though.
Help me here,
But listen, Thanksgiving, it's right around the corner. You love it, right?
I can't wait.
You love to cook. I love to entertain. It's all about being at home and having a wonderful time with family and friends.
Okay.
All right, Tony, what I want you to do first.
Yes.
Is grab the flowers, pick whatever you'd like.
Oh, just a little bit of each?
Just a little bit of everything,
yes, okay? I love doing that.
What we're doing today, Tony, is we're actually using elements that you'd find in your own kitchen, in your own backyard, in your own neighborhood, things that you can do easy.
Don't laugh at my flower arrangement. Ow. There's a
couple of thorns on there.
Yes, I got a
You're going to bundle these up together, and you're going to tie them with a rubber band. A lot of people are usually scared to work with flowers. Don't be intimidated.
I'm definitely scared to work with flowers. I don't know what it is.
You are?
I find myself fearful of flowers.
You're fearful of flowers. All you need to do is bundle them together. How you doing there, Tony?
I'm doing fine. I got them
You're doing good, right?
They're sort of bundled.
You know what? I think you're okay. Watch. Right. You're going to put
you know what? I'll tell you. You know what? I just moved the...
Move it up. Cut it off here. Cut for you?
Yes, maybe you can...
There you go. All right. See, what we're doing, guys, is all we're simply doing is taking the flowers, bundling them together with a rubber band. You look spectacular, but we're putting them in a mason jar. Take the mason jars from your kitchen and use them to hold flowers, okay?
That's really nice. Look at that.
Now, I'm going to show you another thing with mason jars.
Yeah.
You like to cook, right,
I do.
Tony?
I love to cook.
These are all ingredients that you use for the holidays. Use the ingredients that you're going to create your Thanksgiving Day dinner.
Okay.
Take any ingredient you want here and fill the mason jar up for me, okay?
I like a little color.
We've got some lentils, red lentils. You can use cranberries, like pumpkin seeds, anything that you want. The beauty about this is that you simply can use it on your table. It's a great Tutera tip. Use the things at home that you're cooking with and add it to... Look how beautiful that is! You put the cap on. Put the cap on. Come with me over here because I want to show you how that works on the table. Nice, Look at this table, guys. Look at Tony.
Beautiful.
This is very simple to do.
Yeah, so you have the jars with the seeds, you have the mason jars with the flowers.
Look at this.
And your arrangements are a little bit better than mine.
Look how terrific this is. All it is a gourd cut out and being used as a votive candle holder.
Wow,
very simple
to do. Very smart.
Now, you serve your first course. I have hollowed out an 8-corn squash. There you go. Take the top off. And I'm filling it up with butternut squash soup.
Soup, right.
Yes. And then your napkin is being treated. Look at the napkin here, everyone. It's tied with a little bit of ribbon, some rosemary, and a cinnamon stick.
That's great.
Again, the elements used for cooking.
And then I carved this before I got here. I just carved this right. I'm kidding, David.
Did you really?
No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Do you do a whole spread like this?
Yeah, but there's so much food on my table. There's no room for flowers.
You do a buffet. You do a buffet on the kitchen island or somewhere else in the house.
Oh, yes.
Allow it for people to feel really comfortable.
Oh, and then you do the table on the side.
Exactly. There you go, Tony. Now look at the table.
It's a blanket.
It's a blanket.
Yeah, the table's a blanket. All right, listen, starting December 27th, you can catch the Party Planner with David Tutera. I'm telling you, this guy's a big help. It's on the Discovery Channel. David, thank you every time you come. I learned something, and I appreciate it. We'll be right back. Thanks, David. It's great. It's great.
Next, he's known for his accuracy, but find out what prediction of presidential proportions left world-famous psychic medium John Edward a little red. Later this week, Hope and Faith's Kelly Ripa and incredible tenor Andrea Bocelli.
Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back. Vitrini, you ready for Thanksgiving, Vitrini?
If you're going to make the flower arrangements, no.
Thank you very much. For over 20 years, our next guest has been crossing over, connecting the living with their loved ones in the spiritual world. He's also an author whose second novel, Final Beginnings, is in stores now. Please welcome John Edward. Have a seat. Hi. John, don't take this the wrong way, but this is a very, very important question. Uh-oh. What does Frank Sinatra think of my show? I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I would like to know if you could fix this up for me.
I'll talk to my people.
See if I can get him as a guest. That'd be even better.
I don't know about Frank. My son's a fan.
Your son's a fan of my show? How old is he?
He's 2.
2-year-old? I have a 2-year-old fan?
Yes, you do. We watch you at home, so he's a big fan.
No kidding.
You got me in trouble, but he's a big fan.
What did I do?
Well, before Halloween, you came out as Spider-Man.
Revisiting the tights. Yes.
That was the day I believe you were saying, I never wanted an apron more than today.
Yeah, that's the day. That was the day.
I thought I was going to be a cool dad, and I had gotten a Spider-Man costume from my wife because Daddy had to be Spider-Man.
Right.
So I popped the Spider-Man costume on, mask. I came running out. I was like, Justin, Daddy, Spider-Man. And he turned around and gave me this horrific look of horror and sheer panic and screamed out, I did poopies.
Did poopies. That's when you know you've scared them. You know that,
yes.
Right? Yeah, that's a good sign. Well, listen, I'm sorry about that. I scared myself with that stupid outfit. Anyway, so you're a fellow New Yorker. You're a Long Island guy.
I'm a Long Island guy.
Where in Long Island?
Originally grew up in Glen Cove, and now I'm out in Huntington.
Oh, no kidding. You know, I went to high school in Malvern. You know, I'm a Brooklyn boy who ended up in Malvern, but I love Long Island.
It's a great place.
Yeah, it's great. So, all right, so I want to be honest, and in total disclosure, I'm a little skeptical about this because my mother, I know my mother, she would have made it somehow. If anybody could have made it back. I actually had a dream that my mother got caught trying to get back. And they, you know, they took away her privileges.
Like other side customs?
Yeah, she's in like, you know, solitary confinement now, my mother.
No, they probably have a cooking.
Yeah, probably. But what, no, that would be punishment. She wasn't a great, but when did you discover, first of all, that you had this ability?
I was about 15 years old. I was, you know, I would say a very skeptical person myself. My mother, her mom, my grandmother, they used to have psychics come to the house all the time. My father, when he was alive, was a New York City police officer, military guy. Not a believer.
Yeah, I can see kind of convinced him it was hard.
Not a believer at all. And basically, you know, I wasn't allowed to be around the subject matter as a kid growing up. And then as I got older, my mother would just say, don't tell your father, it's not worth the argument. But I adopted his kind of like, you know, my mother and grandmother about this, and I didn't really buy into it. And then they had a woman by the name of Lydia Clark, who was a psychic. She came to the house.
Yeah, she's a famous psychic, am I right?
She's nationally known.
Right.
And she came to the house, and she didn't really do that at that time. And she told my mother she would come under one condition, and my mother said, what? She said, I want to meet your son. And my mom thought that was a dangerous thing because I was the obnoxious 15-year-old always going do-do-do-do-do, you know, like making fun of the subject matter.
Right.
But she said to me, be on your best behavior, don't tell your father, and don't embarrass me because this woman's become a friend. And I was like, whatever. And then I wound up having a reading that day, and she was very accurate, and she told me then that it was 1985, that I would be an internationally known psychic, I would lecture around the world, be on television and write books. And I remember thinking, okay, how psychic could this lady actually be?
Yeah, really.
Because I don't believe in what she's doing, why would she try to get me to join a club?
So let me ask you, so what, is there a different, I mean, I'm trying to think what you feel. I'm trying to feel what you feel, trying to understand what is it like to be...
It's really natural, and that's one of the things that, you know, one of the reasons why I agreed to kind of take this work more publicly is to educate people that, one, you don't need a psychic, and two, you don't need a medium. You can actually connect with this energy in your own lives if you recognize it. So if you raise your level of awareness and understand it, you can recognize how your own mother or your family, your grandparents, whether it be a song on the radio, a dream. Dreams are really, really big. Not every time you have a dream of somebody is it them coming through to you. But then there's those moments where they're visits, and it's a very, very profound thing where you know that it's them.
Yeah, I just got an email from my brother, my younger brother, and he said he just had one of those dreams where he said, I was so comfortable, I was with him. I thought he was talking about my father, and it was, so I mean, you know, look, I think we'd all love to, would I love to talk to them right now, you know? I'd love to know what my mother thought that Tony Bennett was on the show. You know, it'd be like a big thing.
But how cool is that? Is to know that, you know, just maybe. And I think it's important to be skeptical. And I say this, I do this work, and to this day I'm still skeptical. But there's a difference between being skeptical and cynical. And I don't think you're cynical. I think you're skeptical. And I think everybody should of the subject matter. This way you really appreciate the experience when it happens.
Well, listen, I'm a little short on time. You got to come back and talk to me more about this, because I'm really, this is, you know. By the way, his book, Final Beginnings, which we didn't get to talk about either, is in stores now. And to find out if John is coming to your area, log on to johnedward.net. So, and we'll be right back. John, thank you so much. My next guest is not only a legend of daytime television. I mean, she played for 17 years. She played the fabulous Felicia Gallant on Another World. She's also a great friend of the show. We love her dearly. Please welcome Linda Dano. Thank you for being here, Linda.
Thank you for having me.
so much. What do you think,
You are so cute.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Oh.
You know what? You make me so proud to be an Italian.
Oh, well.
You're so cute.
I appreciate that. And I do appreciate you being here. You like the set? What do you think? I mean, just
I think it's great.
Take a look, you know?
I think it's absolutely
It's like at the Brooklyn
great.
Bridge there.
You know what? I have known you and your work, and Judith Light's an old friend
of mine.
An old
friend of yours, yeah.
And I thought, gosh, if he can just be him, he will have a hit. And you are you. And you're a hit.
You know, people would tell me.
You're a hit.
Well, people would tell me, just be yourself. Just be yourself. And I said, that can't possibly be enough.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's hard to be yourself, too. It really
Did you fashion the character after Jackie Collins?
I did.
It was, huh?
I mean,
she
I
was
did.
here.
The
That's why
writer
you...
did.
Yeah.
He's speaking of Another World, Felicia Gallant.
Good.
Yeah. The writer knew her and loved her.
She's a dear friend of mine.
I heard that.
Yeah, she's a good friend of mine.
And I hope I did her justice.
Oh,
The feathers helped a lot.
Yes, probably did.
Yeah.
Did you, you know, everybody always, whenever I think of you, though, I think of that show, Attitudes, with Nancy Glass. That was great. That was a lot of fun.
That was great.
You must have had fun doing it?
Oh, my God. We had so much. Like you're having now.
Yeah.
You know, and anything went because we had no money.
Right.
You know, it was on cable. It was the first show Lifetime ever did. So we could do anything we wanted. I mean, it was just stupid and silly, and women would be doing their toes in the audience. We'd be talking. We'd come out in robes. And I mean, we just did everything. It was crazy.
I don't want to switch total gears on you here, but so I know that you've had a bunch of tragedy in your life, and I as someone who's lost, I just had John Edward here. I want to talk to this guy. Of course. Well, you've been through some things.
Yeah.
You lost your husband
recently,
and your mom right after.
9 days later.
9 days later. So now, how do you?
Don't be upset.
No, and I don't mean to make you cry.
No, I know you don't.
But how do you go on? How do you? Because I sometimes wonder, you know, you could really check out. You could say, I see people who go on after they lose a child and go on TV and talk about it. I go, I could never do
I know.
So how do you?
There is that time. Frank has only been gone. It was 2 months yesterday, and I'm not quite sure why I'm here.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate
I think he would have wanted me to come, and I know he would want me to go on, and I guess I'm going to have to go back to work now.
Yeah.
And that's what I think will save me. But I have to tell you, I do a lot of work for Alzheimer's. As you know, this is Alzheimer's Awareness Month, and
your
my
father,
yeah,
I mean, I didn't want to bring that up.
And I know I sound like, God, aren't you glad I'm a guest? Anyway, I don't know how people get up in the morning.
Yeah.
I said to John earlier, we were in the back talking.
John Redmond is our executive producer.
I said, I don't know. I would never think a person would have this many tears in them.
Yeah.
I can't, those of you who have lost someone you love so, like I love my Frank, Oh my God. You just can't imagine how many tears come.
Yeah.
And how to get to the next point. But the one thing I know is that I need to go on. I'm 61, so I'm too young to put a black veil on and hope God kills me tomorrow.
And a brooch.
And a brooch.
Yeah,
yes, and the hanky in here. You know, all our aunts had the hanky in here. And yet, you don't feel like you can start a new life, you know. I'm trying. I'm going to try to do things I've never done before.
All right, well, look, we want to talk. I want to talk about that. I know.
Like what? What do you want me to do?
Here I am being an assertive talk show host. No, I want to go to a break because I want to talk more about this. We'll get to the good stuff now. We'll be right back with more with Linda Dano. I saw that. We're back with Linda Dano. So Linda, now you're embarking on, as a way of getting over all this stuff, you're embarking on something totally new.
Trying to.
And tell us what that might be. And then I'll try to give you a little encouragement.
This is so goofy, what I'm going to say. I have actually, and I'm sure I did this because I'm in mourning and I don't have my right mind. I agreed to do 2 weeks at the Bucks County Playhouse next June. In Maine.
Playing Maine?
Now, playing Maine. Now, wait. It gets better. I'm not afraid to play Maine. Like Roz Russell, the non-singing part of it.
Right.
I don't sing. I don't sing.
Never sang?
I've never sang. I don't sing, I don't dance. I'm lucky I can get from this place here to you.
But you got,
you know.
But you have Italian in you. You must sing.
I'm Italian. But I'm going to take singing lessons.
Good. You're going to love it.
Everyone says I can talk it.
No, late in life and death, I'm telling you, singing lessons will teach you some technique. I mean,
really?
It really can help.
Because otherwise I'm going to put every time I start to sing in this production, I'm going to look out at the audience like you and go, talk among yourselves.
By the way.
Until this stupid song is over, and then we'll go back to Maine.
You know what my mother used to say? My money's on you. My money's on you, Linda. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be right back. Hey, I worked at the Bucks County Playhouse. I loved it. Look at this here. All right. That was Sarge, the latest castaway voted off survivor, demonstrating his barber skills on one of our cameramen who took one for the team, Mark Britt. And the Sarge won a great trip to the Half Moon Montego Bay Resort, courtesy of Air Jamaica. So, Mark, what'd your wife think of the haircut?
My wife is a saint. She didn't mind at all. My 2-year-old daughter was mortified.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks for taking one for the team. Okay. I want to thank all my guests, Doris Roberts, Linda Dano, John Edwards, David Teixeira, Miss Petrini over there. This is Nadia Di Gelinado. Thank you, studio audience. You've been great. Thanks for tuning in at home. I appreciate it. I hope you come back tomorrow. Let's sing. She's broke, but it's hey, it's California. It's so cold and so damp. That's why that lady, that's why that lady is a tramp.